All right, guys, welcome back to the Yap Squad.
What's up?
This is going to be episode number 19. We got just two of us, as usual.
As usual. Fucking, if only somebody was here, but I guess the power went out.
Fucking complaints.
It never stops with this guy.
All we hear is complaints, and that's fine, you know. I mean, we're used to doing it on our own. This has been a duo for a very long time, it seems like, so I'm not too worried about it, except I am worried about it, because what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, well, it is hard to have only one day where we do anything and then not show up for it.
Yeah, it's like you have one day of commitment and you decide, I should schedule all my things on this day just to be sure.
Oh, no. I mean, to be fair, his power is out, so...
He wasn't going to be here before the power.
No, he said they canceled or whatever.
Yeah, but he still made plans on the...
That did happen, but he would have been here if the power didn't also go out. So...
You know, and he might show up here soon when the power does go up, but Mamba's a ticking time bomb right now, so we can't...
I just popped 1,000 milligrams. Imagine. It's like 150. So we'll see
you'll watch his increase. That's my favorite thing about like watching these videos. I say this like almost every episode, but like
seeing the increase intoxication.
Yeah, I love that shit because I'll start with the most normal like everything, and then I'm just
that's dude. When I went, the one where you did the beer tower was so funny. Because like something funny would happen, I'd be like, oh, something funny won't happen for a while. Skip through. There's like, bing, 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 bing.
And then even if I'm just like not talking for a second, it's just it'll cut back to me randomly, and like the two that were there, it's now 5.
It's so good. That's how you know there was fucking 20 minutes cut out.
That's the craziest thing is that there wasn't. I just didn't talk. I was just chugging them. Like, apparently.
Jesus. We've got some complaints today. Well, I have complaints. You probably also have complaints about it.
Is it your bank?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not really I'm just chilling, really.
Is it not crazy, though, that like, okay, so if you're just joining us, last podcast, I talked about how my bank account got hacked. You can go back through it. Long story short, PayPal got hacked, bank got restricted. And then I've been on the phone with them pretty much all week since then, trying to, get my motherfucking money from them. And I talked to like 5 different people, and each of them had like a different method that all took time. So like the first lady was like, yeah, so we'll just do an external transfer, go make a new bank account with a new bank, because there's no like branches like near where we live. And then in 3 to 4 days, we'll be able to transfer the money to the new account. And I was like, oh, sick. This is fucking easy. 4 days go by. Call them. Actually, we can't do that, bozo. And then that kind of fucking sucked. But then there was like 2 other things that I already don't remember.
Well, one, they said that you could pay or Venmo yourself out and also go to an ATM and withdraw all your money.
Yeah. So my 2 options are... This is just crazy to me that these are the 2 options I'm left with. Yeah. Take like a, 15% tax on Venmo to move my money from their bank to another bank, or withdraw all of my money from an ATM and walk to another bank. I don't like either of those options. I'll be honest.
Well, to be fair, the ATM one is like, you literally just walk like 5 feet. It's easy
with the situation, but imagine I wasn't at that bank. You know what I mean?
True. But tell them what happened with those 2 options.
Oh, and then we call this morning, and at this point, like, I'm tired of talking to people because I have, like, you know me, I have that fucking low battery, and like, I have a hard time being mean to people when they're not like straight up mean to me. You know what I mean? Well, I control, but
we do a little bit of trolling.
We do a little bit of trolling, but like, I can't like just yell at some lady who's just not like, she doesn't even know the rest of the situation, but
she does. They got their notes.
True. Continuing on. He called as me today, allegedly. And
with permission.
So the previous night, Venmo was working, right? So I Venmo'd somebody something. I Venmo'd 2 people different Venmo payments, and it went through. Wake up this morning, he calls. Is that too loud, probably? Or no?
No.
Okay. I just need to know so I can do it again. He calls the fucking, they're like, yeah, he can just Venmo it out. That's what they told him last time. And he's been able to do Venmo payments. And she kind of like didn't say anything about that. And then like, they were like, oh yeah, you have to get your card unrestricted if you want to do the ATM withdrawal. So already the ATM withdrawal option is just axed. Already 1 solution out of 2 gone. And then I'm like, well, fuck it. At this point, I'll just Venmo you the money. We'll take the 15% hit. It is what it is. Like I was going to Venmo my whole balance to him and then have him Venmo it back to me or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Or I was just going to pay myself. I don't even remember.
Me either.
Either or. Point being that I went to go do it and I fucking couldn't. And all the 2 Venmo payments that I made the previous night suddenly didn't exist anymore.
Well, mine. Wait, did you Venmo anyone other than Jace?
No, it's just you and him.
Oh, well, my dollar's still there.
Oh, well, profit then.
So I don't know what.
Wait.
Well, then maybe Jace still has his. Who knows?
Title: I scammed the bank for $40. You can
30,
too.
31.
True. But point being, they fucking were just, they took the 4 solutions that they gave me was just immediately invalidated time after time again by each person I talked to. Until now, the only solution is I have to write them a letter to the branch manager, and then he will send me my motherfucking money in a check, which I feel like is just wildly inconvenient in today's age. I don't really understand why I can't just do it over the phone.
Yeah, they can restrict it over the phone, but they cannot unrestrict it over the phone.
Right. I don't know. It's just, the whole thing felt really scummy and kind of put me off. And I've been with this bank for literally 20 years, like since I was 4 years old.
What a pussy.
Like, I don't remember the first like 10 of it, but I was there for 20 and I never had an issue ever. Not one time. And suddenly it was like I was getting fisted. Do you know what I mean?
Delicious.
What?
I mean, ugh, gross.
Angel? Not here. Well, I mean, that's my fucking adventure.
Yeah, I mean, that's also no mail. That's weird. Question mark.
Yeah, I was supposed to get my new debit card in the mail. Didn't fucking show up yet. It's been like a week. Cool. Whatever.
Weird champ. What's it called? Speaking of Angel not being here because of the weather, holy shit, has the weather in Texas been crazy as fuck.
No way we're yapping about the weather. Nah, there's this fucking flash flood and the creek next to our apartment just flooded everywhere. It was like right up to the neighbor's porch.
I didn't see it. I was pissed.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, there was fucking high ass winds, got like blew down shit ton of trees, and yet there was no fucking, like, there was no tornado warning. Like, I woke up to tornado sirens and everything, but no tornado warning.
All I'm gonna say is I feel like if it's strong enough to knock down trees, there should definitely be a warning. Like, hey.
Well, I guess like it makes sense because like maybe a tornado is obviously not forming, but like still, like if the
certainly
winds,
there's at least like a strong winds.
Yeah, there's a
panic.
They've had wind advisories, but they never sent one. So I was just like, this is fucking weird.
It's probably the Chinese.
I remember I went home early that night, and because I was going to go to the doctor in the morning, and I went to go sleep. Went to sleep at like 3 or 4 a.m. I'd have went like 4 a.m. and then woke up at like 5:30 to like the sound of like the wind pounding onto the windows and the rain and the sirens. I thought I was dreaming. So when I left for work, it was clear as fuck. That's what's even crazier is like every time it's like stormed like this, the morning, in the daytime, the evening, it's been all fucking crazy. And then at night, it just fucking pours. And
have you ever felt like when you woke up and went outside for the first time of the day, and it's like post storm, it feels like the end of the world.
Yeah,
like it gives you that vibe. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes and no. I mean, because I just went to the doctor that morning, and that was just like, this is kind of just rained a lot.
This guy's fucking.
But also, there's trees all on the road.
Your foot is still broken, huh?
No, I mean, I went to the doctor. It's not broken. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but it's better to the point where I can actually walk and do my job now. I had to leave early, like 3 or 4 days in a row, because like I was just literally working until I couldn't stand anymore. And then he gave me some anti-inflammatories and some pain meds, and I mean, I'm chilling now. So, and I only took them for like 2 days.
Is it not going to make it like last longer to be walking around? Like, I guess naturally it will, but like,
I don't know. I'm hoping that like whatever it is, like it just
works itself out.
Yeah, at this point.
I feel like most injuries do that.
That's the thing, is like it's not really like an injury because I didn't do shit to it.
Well, you don't know. You know?
I think I would recall though. You know what I mean? Like if I did like.
Well, clearly something happened to it.
Yeah, but.
That's just how, you know?
But what the flip, you know?
What could it be? That's the real question. Maybe it was Kiki. Maybe it was a Sasquatch. Maybe it was one of you.
What the flip, guys? What else? I have some more complaints about like the complex, because holy shit, dude, like this place is nice, don't get me wrong, but like I think they're just like rushing, trying to get like a bunch of people in that they're not like really paying attention to anything else.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. Like we've asked them to put like there's an app for us to get into the gate. And since day one, I've told them that Mamba does not have access to it. They didn't send access to him.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we'll send access to him. And then just didn't. And then I asked them like Thursday morning, Wednesday morning. I was emailing them. And the first line of my email was, hey, he still doesn't have access. Here's his phone number. Please give him access now. And then I asked them more questions and then let them know about like our AC issue, because I'll dive into that in a second. But I gave him the number and everything. Went on the emails. I was emailing them for at least 30, 40 minutes. And then I just let it go. I go back to sleep. And then like I wake up like 4 or 5 hours later and I'm like, do you have access yet? And he's like, no. And so I emailed them right away. I was like, hey, he still doesn't have access. And that was like literally the first request that I made. And he's just like, okay, well, he's been added now. I'm just like, why the fuck does it take so long?
Yeah.
And then with our AC issue, our AC is working in theory. So it is running. There is cold air being made. There is just nothing in the system that's actually pushing it out of the vents. And on day one, we came in here and we realized this was an issue. We put in a service request. The guy came out with the thermometer and temped the inside of the vents and saw that the inside of the vent was 60 degrees. And he's just like, yeah, no, it's working.
Keeping in mind that it was like 90 degrees in there at that time.
Yeah.
We had just moved in. So like the door had been like open all day.
So he's like, no, it's working. I was like, it's not though. Because if it was working, it would be colder in here now because the doors have been closed and we've been sitting here for hours now.
Yeah, like my brother, do you not feel the air around you?
Yeah, like if you're still sweating, like I was like, it's set to the lowest. And that's why I wrote in my email too. I was like, the AC is set to the lowest thing, which is 50 degrees. And it's put on auto. And it has not shut off since day one. And obviously that means the thermostat is not reaching the desired temperature of 50 degrees.
Right.
So it's going to stay on. Now you might be thinking, oh, it's a bigger place. It might take a little while for things to cool down in there.
It's been 2 weeks.
Wrong, because number one, it's been 2 weeks. Number two, I don't feel air coming out of the fucking vent.
Yeah.
Like I hear the AC running, but I don't hear it. I don't feel anything. Like if you put your hand on the vent itself is cold. So that's the only reason why I think the apartment's even bearable, is because like what little air is coming out of the vents is
I feel
making
like it's still like 70. It's like definitely.
It's not
livable.
horrible, but it's just like
it's just not working as it should.
When it's 90 degrees 90 degrees plus, you can feel it.
Yeah.
But if it's less than that, then it's a nice temperature. But I mean, even right now, if we didn't have this fan on, I guarantee it'd be way hotter in here.
That is true. I do feel like my room is chilling fire, though.
Yeah, my room is chilling too, but because we have ceiling fans and I have like 3 other fans running as well. So,
oh my God, you're fucking decked out.
I just run hot too, so that might be a little bit of my issue. But also, there's absolutely no air coming out of these vents.
Yeah, no.
And I would think, like I said,
it's definitely not working as it should.
If there was an issue, or if there wasn't an issue, then the apartment would be 50 degrees. Like it would be doing what it says. So, they keep closing out the tickets, which is fucking insane to me because, I understand like we had these storms, like they're busy like fixing whatever may have happened to other people's apartments, or they're like cleaning up the place because there's fallen trees and shit everywhere. So I get it, but
that is a little ridiculous.
I was like, why did you close like these tickets?
Yeah.
Because we're still having these issues and now you're going to think that it's fixed. And they closed, I think it happened before the last podcast, but they came to fix like all the issues with, that we put into our inventory checklist when we first moved in, and they came to fix it, and that's cool. But the thing is that they came at 4 p.m. and I have to go to work in 4 hours. I need to go to sleep. You're not going to work in my bedroom when I have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, you need to come back because I'm not going to do this. And then they just closed it. I was like, okay, cool.
Awesome. Yeah, sick.
We'll deal with that. So in my email, I was just like, hey, man.
Yeah, what did they say when you said, like, why did you close it?
He was just like, I'll see. I'll talk to the maintenance team and tell them, like, why they closed it. I'm just like, they closed every ticket. Like, even, like, I re-put in another thing for the AC, and they just closed it instantly. And I was just like, they're like, resolved. Good job. I was like, no, not resolved, man.
I wonder if they're doing that to everybody.
That's what my manager said. He's like,
they're doing it to him too.
Well, no, they sent like a mass email saying like, hey, we're kind of like we have to work on all this stuff with the storm and everything. So like, unless it's like emergency, like people's like requests are going to be like kind of like pushed to the back, and I get that. But that's different than just marking it as resolved. Yeah, because then you don't know which ones were fixed and which ones weren't. So now you just have like, I don't know, stupid.
That's just dumb as fuck. Surely they just have like a spreadsheet that they just drag and drop like priority. But I don't know.
You would think.
Maybe I'm just a zoomer. Like,
I don't know. You would think that, but who knows?
Yeah, no, that's actually just brain break. I wonder if people are like, how are they not fired? Because I feel like that's just not a good thing to do.
It's not a good practice, no. But I mean, again, they're probably just, this isn't like some people who just own like the property. You know, this is like this is a company, and they're probably getting orders from higher ups. Because I mean, this whole company is like dealing with things all throughout. Like they have properties all throughout Texas.
Right.
And obviously all throughout Texas, people are being affected by the storm. So they probably just sent like a mass thing saying like, this is how I need you guys to deal with service requests, especially in areas that were more affected than others, because they all share the same system essentially.
Giving them the benefit of the doubt. The problem would be probably that they don't have a system to organize the priority for some reason.
So, I mean,
even with the benefit of the doubt, that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think it was just a dumb, stupid mistake. Unless like maybe they tried to come and like, obviously like we were asleep or some shit. Who knows?
I've been on a pretty good schedule. I feel like I would have heard it, but also not.
No, I mean, the doorbells are rung and people have knocked in.
Real?
Well, yeah, I mean, you didn't answer the door when the maintenance man came.
Well, I was asleep. That was when I had a bad schedule. Was I?
You were definitely awake. Because I remember telling you, I'm going to sleep now. Because I texted you like right after he left. I think that was like, that might have been like day one that you got hacked.
Fair. Well, I don't know. Either way, fuck them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like this place is this place is sick. Don't get me wrong. I love this place. And they've been somewhat accommodating to a lot of things. The only thing is like they're like a lot of these processes, and it's like they rushed to get us in here, and I get that because
they're just
did
like overextending.
Yeah, because they have like a package locker system, and they didn't even like tell us how to use it or like get signed into it or anything. And so we've had multiple packages come, and even though it's like I have my delivery set to be at the door, sometimes obviously they're just going to put it into the locker because they don't want to go find the complex or the building number or whatever. So I get it. They put it into the thing. But I don't get a notification or like a code or whatever. I finally have it set up now. Like even after the last time, like even though I set it up last time, the package that came today is in the locker and I got a code for it. So I don't know why it took so long for it to like actually like work, but here now.
Yeah, there you go. I think what the fuck was I gonna say?
Well, because remember whenever he got the last one for us, I was just like, hey man, like what do I gotta do? Because like I signed up
reasonably. Angel's looking at something. Very reasonably so, because like I feel like we were starting to get annoying, but it's also their fault.
Yeah, because I was just like, he's like, oh well, you gotta sign up for this. And I was just like,
I did.
I was like, no, or maybe it was the first time. I was like, well, how do I do that? He's like, oh, we were supposed to send you a link. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't you? Because you didn't think I was gonna order stuff? Like, this is crazy. And then to only have like the app go to one person is also crazy. Yeah. Granted, we only have one car, but
for now.
We'll have two eventually.
Oh, fair.
But
I was gonna say something that actually was like good, but I fucking forgot, like mid convo.
I mean, they're always responsive, I'll give them that. Like,
oh, I remember now. I think it's important to remember how bad it was when we first moved into the other place as well. I think this might just be like a natural thing with apartments. Maybe. I mean, has this been your experience with the other apartments that you lived in?
I'll be honest, the other apartments I've lived in, I never had an issue upon moving.
Okay. Well, interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's a Texas thing. They just suck.
Maybe. I remember it's kind of crazy, like the luck that we've had, like with ACs first moving in. I mean, so far it's just been 2 for 2, but that's 100% win rate or loss rate. But the one thing I'll give the other apartments is like we exclaimed about our AC and the guy instantly brought an AC unit for us.
To be fair, that was like a critical emergency because it was like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
So we probably would have died.
But they also need to do that here soon because like if this doesn't get fixed when it's going to be really bad. And especially like when we go to Colorado, like it needs to be cool in here.
Yeah.
For this bitch.
Yeah, she will die. You can get beep to come check on her. So
yeah, I was planning on it, and then, but still, I mean, if there's no AC, then like if it's not pumping air, I don't feel comfortable like fucking just having her in here.
Yeah,
because then it's like this is just a big car, and I locked Mamba in the car like a baby today, and he almost died, and he was only in there for 2 minutes.
I did not almost die. I'm stronger than heat. It was very hot though.
And he was in the car for less. He's like, I understand why putting dogs in here is bad.
I did say that. I understand it now. It was fucking hot. If I was in there for another 10 minutes, I might have been in danger.
I figured out that if you hold the microphone like this, like half on the wire and half on the thing, it doesn't make that sound whenever you move it around. Because remember how you would hear like the
yeah.
Now I don't hear it. Learned a hot tip.
We're learning microphone. We're still learning on this podcast.
We're learning microphone.
Audio technology.
I have
audio engineering technology.
What happened to me? I mean, so work has been fucking crazy. But not really crazy. It's been fucking normal as fuck, actually.
It's just the opposite.
I feel really bad. I mean, like I've been having to leave like super early, because of my foot. So like last night I was just like, this is my first real night back.
So you're back to like full time.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I'm always full time, but I was leaving on my own free will. Actually, I mean, I stayed Tuesday and Wednesday too, but that's because I had no other choice. But
yeah,
I left early then too, because like they scheduled my people.
That was not English, or I'm.
I said I left early then too. Okay. But that's because they scheduled my people until like they scheduled them to leave like an hour early, and then I'm just there by myself until 7. So I was just like,
what are you doing that time?
I leave.
Good one.
I told my manager too. I was just like, hey man, like the top dog. I was just like, my foot hurts. I'm not staying. And I better not get any like points for this because it's the attendance-based point system. So I'm just like, he's like, yeah, okay. Oh, I sent him a picture of my broken, like when I broke my femur, and I told him, I was like, yeah, this is what's wrong with my foot.
Good one.
And then he believed it for some reason. Like, I don't like it's.
You have a really big foot.
That, and it's just like, it's a femur snapped completely in half. Like it's like
and you're walking on it.
Yeah. So he's just like, he called me yesterday because people just don't know how to unload trucks at my store. And
even though they do it every single day.
Yeah. And like there's labels on each pallet that tell you what store number it is for. And this guy took out an extra pallet for our dairy truck and just didn't think anything of it, I guess. And so
this will be fine.
We had to leave it. They had to send it back, and he was calling me, asking me about it. He's like, also like, how's your foot? I saw that it was like super broken. And I was just like, nah, I broke, that's an x-ray from when I broke my femur when I was like 6. He's just like, oh, then why the fuck have I been worried about you the past like 3 days? And I was just like,
You're such a good gaslighter.
I thought, because the first picture I sent was of my actual foot of the x-ray.
Right.
And I said, nothing is broken. And then I sent
that's not gaslighting, actually. That's just them being dumb.
But then I sent the other x-ray, and I said, but this is.
That sucks.
So maybe that is a little bit of gaslighting. But they, I mean, like I said, it's their fault.
I'm flashbanged. Oh my God. Why?
Couldn't see us.
I understand why. Trump got convicted. Do you see that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
37 charges.
People are still thinking that he's like I legitimately don't think he can become president, right? Like it's like you can't be a convicted felon and be the president.
No, I'd probably not.
Like if a felon can't vote, you definitely shouldn't be able to run the country.
Surely.
But I mean, he's 100% convicted, so it's just like people are like, "Don't worry, I'm going to be quiet now." I'll be quiet now. I'll use my voice in November. Oh, I'm just like,
that goes hard.
It's kind of hard, but it's just like
Bernie Sanders.
You can use your voice, man, but like it's not going to change anything. Just like how you think he's your president now, it's not going to do anything for you. I don't know the law, but like I said, I'm pretty sure a felon can't fucking be the president.
I'm very sure you're right.
And I'm not like...
We could just Google it. Nah.
I'm Googling.
We don't use facts here. We just go off our instincts and what we've seen. Holy fuck. Ken F.A. There are no rules blocking candidates with criminal records, but this guilty verdict could still sway November's presidential election.
Oh.
What?
Wait, so that is a broken system. You cannot vote, but you cannot but you can run for president.
Be the president.
And you know what's even crazier is that now he can't even vote for himself.
To be fair, I don't think this has ever happened before. So there's probably just never been a rule about it.
But it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why?
Because it doesn't say right specifically that he can. It just says that there's no rule stopping him. So we can't always take the absence of a law as like permission to do it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Or am I
have clear answers, but like some question. It makes sense, but dude, he can be the president. I saw that on TikTok too. Is like he could be the president still and like be in jail.
That's crazy.
Like they were like,
he just get murdered? Surely.
No, they said that they've been like especially since the trial started, they've been planning like what the Secret Service is gonna have to do. Because even if he just goes to jail now, he would or before presidency,
I feel like Secret Service wouldn't even spend most of his time in jail because he would just be running the country.
Well, that's the biggest thing too. Is like, I mean, oh my god, imagine being on house arrest in the White House.
That's fucking. I feel like that's already what he is.
Yeah. So it's just like, no golfing though.
Damn.
But
sell the Mar-a-Lago properties.
That's the thing too, is that they said that he might have to be in he might have to stay there, which is really crazy because he already got in trouble for having the classified documents there. So
yeah,
maybe it's not the best place for him to have house arrest.
Let's send him right back to where he committed the crime. That'll go well.
Epstein's Island.
I don't know if you can say that. Happy Fun Time Land. That's not.
Where did it? I mean, did it happen in New York?
What? The tax thing? Or
this isn't for taxes.
What are we talking about?
His felonies?
What part though? Like where did the ruling happen? Where did the crimes take place or what?
I think it happened all in New York now.
I would assume New York.
That's where he's being tried.
Right?
I'm pretty sure you have to be tried in the place that it happened in.
Yes. Like if you commit a murder across state lines, like multiple, you'll be charged in both states. Yes.
Monka S.
But is he? So do we know yet? Like, if is he getting jail time or like?
Nah, I mean he got convicted. They have to sentence him now.
True. So is that? I never really pay attention to court. Is that like a fast process? You think, or
it could be fast? I think there's a rule where after your conviction you have to be sentenced within a certain amount of time.
Due process, right, or whatever the fuck it's called. We have a right to that.
Meet your maker or something. I don't know.
Undertaker.
Like a jury of peers. Also, people were expecting the deliberations to take a very, very long time. I think it took them 3 hours. And they were just, nope, guilty.
Yeah, it's hard. I feel like they probably had a lot of evidence. So,
oh yeah, I mean, it's about the Stormy Daniels chick. So it's
they can probably just see the number to her bank account.
Yeah, just this is Donald Trump. This is your personal credit card. It wasn't me. China hacked my card.
That's crazy.
I can't do a Donald Trump impression.
It's actually not far off. It's pretty far off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Which one's better, my British accent or my Donald Trump accent?
Do the British one again.
Hello.
Much better the British one. That's pretty much spot on, I'm pretty sure.
Righto.
Wait, what is him?
Crikey. Oh, it's Australian.
Oh, what's his name?
Mr. Bio.
Mr. Bio. Forgot him. Don't watch this, Mr. Bio. Fuck. Sponsorship blown.
Sponsorship?
Is this Angel guy ever going to
on?
Is he ever going to yacht his way over here? Fucking. So I don't understand how rich people don't go to jail for things that I would go to jail for.
Because they have money.
But how does they're just okay, just pay a fine instead of going to jail? I don't know.
I mean, they can pay for a better lawyer who could, and because they have better fines, I mean, obviously if Trump committed a murder, he'd go to jail.
O.J. Simpson.
Well, that was different, because he wasn't convicted as guilty. Biggie died.
After.
Think about like if Donald Trump killed somebody that was not like, and it wasn't like manslaughter, like it was actual murder.
Yeah.
He would go to jail. But
I don't know if I believe that though.
I mean, bro, Harvey Weinstein's in jail. Fucking Bill Cosby was in jail.
Oh, never mind.
R. Kelly was in jail.
What about P. Diddy?
He ran away before he could get put into jail.
We'll get him. We'll get him next time.
Who else is in? Like fucking Tory Lanez is in jail.
What the fuck did he do?
Shot Megan Thee Stallion.
What?
Yeah,
I missed this whole arc.
In the foot.
Oh, she's fine.
Well, like I think he wasn't aiming for the foot, but
damn, he can't shoot.
Well,
you got all that money and you can't shoot a gun.
I think that's.
Oh, he's Canadian. That's why. Ugh. Is there a video of it?
No, I remember she just put like found you sent 10 years. Damn.
What the fuck did he shoot her for though?
I don't even remember. Let's see. Why did Tory Lanez
was the first one, now it's gone. Why did Tory shoot Megan?
Lanez lashed out at Megan Thee Stallion after she had criticized his rap abilities, firing towards her feet as she walked away from the vehicle they had both been riding in. Oh, damn. He just stood on business, really. From what I...
Yeah, hey, we love a king.
Which kind of sucks, man, because, like, he's a good artist. I like his songs a lot.
Yeah, but, I mean, he can still make songs from jail.
Yeah.
Bobby Shmurda did it.
No, he didn't. Did he?
He wrote a lot.
If he did, no one listened to it.
He put out, like, that's because this motherfucker did not adapt while he was in jail. Like, he got out and he put out a 6-minute freestyle.
The fuck?
And everybody was like, I am not listening to a 6-minute song.
I'll be honest, I just don't think, because besides About a Week Ago, name another Bobby Shmurda song.
That freestyle, but I forgot the name. So
it was like, I think it was just like a one-hit wonder who like wrote it for his whole time that he was in jail for. People are like, he's cooking.
Dude, and the kid that's born on the day that song came out is now 10. Thoughts? Time's crazy.
That's about a week ago.
Wait a minute. It's only been about a week ago. How is it?
When I was on the phone with the lady, I was like, so yeah, it happened about a week ago. And I went,
yeah, that was sick. She was like, when did you get hacked? She says, about a week ago. Points at me. That was sick.
Just a random ass pause too. And they were like, just nothing. Nothing happened.
She was old, so she didn't get it.
What a bitch though. But yeah, or Bobby Shmurda, like, I don't think he
still pulled like 1 million views on it.
Of course, because people were like, what has he been cooking? Let me see like what this is going to be about.
I didn't mind it either. It was just a long song.
I'm sure it wasn't bad, but it's just like,
also,
that's your comeback.
Definitely not a freestyle. I'm putting that out there right now. Don't shoot me, please.
So hold on, I'm going to stop you.
6-minute freestyle.
I'm going to stop you. A freestyle, there's two different things. You got a written freestyle.
That's not a freestyle.
It is a freestyle because if
you write it down, it's not.
He wrote it down. So it's a freestyle because he wrote it down without any beat or like it wasn't for a song. You know what I mean? Like it was just,
I guess,
like Juice WRLD, people like that. Like it's very rare for people to be a good freestyler off the top.
But to me, that's what I don't understand. How is writing it down a freestyle? That doesn't make sense to me.
Because it's just like a lot of the times it's just like random bars that they just like they've written down but not like put into a song, and they just put it all together when they're freestyling.
Am I crazy? Yappers, let me know down below. Call to action. They love that. I feel like writing down a freestyle immediately makes it not a freestyle.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I guess like you just have to know like the difference between like Like you can tell when something's off the dome and when it's not, because when it's off the dome, they tend to stutter a little bit more.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of shit that doesn't make any sense. Versus a nice freestyle where it's like it's definitely been written down. And it's rehearsed. It's just not for that beat.
For sure, you can definitely tell when that happens. I just always assumed that it was just fake.
Like Lil Dicky, Lil Dicky is a really good freestyler, but that's just because he has like fucking millions of bars just written down that are funny, and he can just put it all into one thing. And that's why you hear a lot of people's freestyle lyrics into like their actual songs, because they have found a good position for that bar to be in.
Okay, but hear me out then. Technically, for some artists, freestyling is easier than making a song, because you can just rap the way you want and then build the beat behind it. Yeah,
I mean that's the way that most freestyles are. Is that like they're very like basically flowed because they can fit onto any beat. You just got to find the tempo and everything like that.
I feel like low key, any human alive can just write down words. I guess you won't have the rhythm if you're white, but
yeah.
You can definitely just rhyme a bunch of things and then put a beat behind it.
Yeah, like I put a cat in the hat, sucking on dick till it's black.
See? Wait, what? Yo, Tory Lanez, get this guy out of here.
Tory Lanez is a great freestyler. I
don't really know too much music, but what I've heard a few. Colt 95, is that him, right?
Don't know. Never heard.
I might be thinking of a different Lanez.
I think that's there's the Eden Ross stream. I mean, that's just we'll just have to like fucking look at this.
I don't watch Eden Ross. Unless it's just him saying something dumb. That's funny.
You'll know this when you hear it. Yeah, and then he just gets crazier because like, just him in the studio is like, it's fucking like we'll just watch a couple minutes.
Stream? I didn't even know Tory Lanez. Does he stream?
Well, he's in jail. But like, just watch him like the way that he just works.
7 months ago, when did the shooting happen?
I think they're just like he just probably has like a bunch of things. People are probably just re-uploading because he can't do anything.
Fair.
One thing I don't understand is his singing voice, because like that's his normal. Like we just heard him rap, we just heard him talk normally. His singing voice is crazy. Like,
let me hear it. How does he do that?
I don't know, but it's so good. See, and then what the fuck? Like you would think like that's an effect.
But
then he's like, one more time. It's just like, what? Like, how are you getting that? Like, it's so. Like, holy
congrats,
fuck.
Bro. Holy shit. Hey, shout out from jail.
You're not in jail, buddy.
No, he is.
Shout out to jail.
Shout out to the jail. We tag him and he uses his phone he's not supposed to have in jail, and he sees it.
He probably
and he likes a phone. It. Dude, I didn't even know he streamed.
Neither did I.
I would have watched this.
Well, you should watch T-Pain. T-Pain does the same kind of shit. Dude, T-Pain's also an amazing singer.
Yeah, he is. I'm just being aggressive for no reason. I actually like his content.
I'm actually a really big fan.
T-Pain, if you're watching this, shout out you. That's all I got.
I mean, so I thought Tory Lanez, I was really confused about the two of them. It was either Tory Lanez and like there's another guy whose name starts with Tory. He's like an R&B singer, or like I don't know. He shares like a portion of his name with someone. It's either Lanez or Tory. I'm not too sure. But
that might be the guy I'm confusing Colt 95 with.
Perhaps. But I would get him confused, and so I was just like, I don't really like Tory Lanez. And then my fiance was just like, she played a few of his songs. I was just like, okay, well, I fuck with Tory Lanez. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go listen to Tory Lanez after this.
Dude, I'll give you like a list of like my top 5. Oh my god! I won't
remember him right now, but
yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'll send it to you.
Do it for the podcast. I'm not gonna remember. Send it to me later.
I mean, we got what's it called? Some motherfucking. What is it?
This list sucks.
The Lady of Namek.
The Lady of Namek?
fuck, I can't even remember the name. Because literally what I do is like, I'll just go through his like discography and just like, and I don't really pay attention to like the actual names.
You're weird.
Speeding car going 90 in the rain. She broke my heart, filled it with nothing but pain.
T-Pain.
Shit, maybe that was a shout out.
Speaking of T-Pain, transition. Do you like that? Hasn't happened yet. About to. Kai Cenat, Kevin Hart. The T-Pain part was funny. You see that part?
Only 50?
That's crazy.
Only 50?
That is crazy from T-Pain. Let's be honest.
That is kind of like some random oiler just sent 100 and he's just like 50. Really?
Fuck. The dude, that stream was actually funny. I watched it like at least what I could find, but just who knew Kevin Hart was made for like live entertainment? Like that was funny.
You're joking, right?
No, I mean like or like
the stand-up comedian.
No, like streaming, bro. You know what I mean, bro.
Who knew that Kevin Hart was an entertainer?
Stand-up comedian could be funny. That's crazy. Like, I mean, like,
holy fuck. That's going to be a good TikTok.
No, don't farm me.
Holy fuck. That's, I mean, I get it. I wasn't expecting too much. But Kevin Hart's looking old, man. He's getting up there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's getting stressed out by something in his life.
Yeah, he's getting gray. So unless he's been
crack, though.
Unless he's been like dying it for a few years, like that's kind of crazy. I didn't expect him to look that old.
Maybe it's just his time.
He just dies tomorrow. No, it was really cool that they had Kevin Hart's clone on the on Kai Cenat's stream.
Not another one. Dude, those conspiracy theories are great. Have you seen those? Like
yeah, we talked about them, remember?
Did we?
Yeah.
On the podcast?
Mm-hmm. It's like episode 3.
Who the hell's our clones?
I think it was actually episode 1.
Damn.
But no, I mean, the car crash that he was in, he should have fucking died.
Who, Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in one.
Damn, you are cooked all the time.
What was that?
We talked about it in the first episode. It was like 2018, 2019.
It was Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more you know. I'm not going to remember that next week, but I don't fill my head with people I don't particularly follow.
I mean, same, but I guess retain shit weirdly. I don't know. I have a weird memory.
You do. I think we both have different comprehensive memory powers.
What do you think your main power is when it comes to memory?
Dates. And I remember like very specific like text conversations very accurately, I feel like. Like when
so you're more of a text-based like memory.
I would say so, yeah.
I'm more of a conversational like because if you tell me like, remember when we had the conversation, I'll be yes, I remember every moment of it.
Yeah. Well, mine is really easy because there's only 2 important days in the entire history of the world. July 4th, 9/11. That was the second one.
Was it actually?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Surprised you got that. July 4th. Everything happened after that. Then there was 9/11. Then everything happened after that.
Technically, everything happens after everything.
Everything
Cause and
just happened
effect.
after that. That's a fucking, what's that theory called? When
The butterfly effect.
The butterfly. There's a game about that. All my life knowledge is about games. Fuck, that'd be so good.
Just Until Dawn. Did you see that they remastered it?
Until Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't see that. Is it scarier?
The opposite.
That's weird.
So they redid the models. The models look really good. They look way more like updated, like next gen, like looking, really, really clean looking. But they took out all the dark aspects and scary aspects of the game. Like they had like the blue dark filter out throughout the whole game, and now it's just like.
So you could just see like every lurking monster.
It's not like crazy bad, but it's just like they just changed it from blue and like more eerie to like a soft orange. Like it's actually like Moonlight type deal, but it's like the blue hits different, man.
It's just weird. I feel like every time something gets remastered, it gets a little bit fucked up.
And not Spider-Man.
Is that true?
I didn't play the original, so I only played remastered.
There you go. You'll never know.
But as far as I know, this one was sick as fuck.
I mean, you haven't finished the second one yet.
Yeah, bitch asses won't give me their PS5. So
how dare they?
As soon as someone
piece of shit. These
could've,
fucking losers won't give me their PS5 for free.
I'm pissed off, man, because like I want to play it.
Yeah. Did your memory get wiped last time? Like your save or?
I hope not. He better not have deleted that shit.
Dude.
I'll kick his ass.
How far in are you?
He keeps joking about it. I don't know. I think I'm only like 50%.
Guys, if you have finished the game, make sure to tell him what happens below.
I've seen enough like spoilers, but also not enough because everything
asked for it now.
Everything that I've seen on the game where I was just like, whoa, like that's a crazy end game moment happens like within like 25% like mark of the story. I'm just like, holy fuck. Like, dude, it's what I played so far. It's been such a great game. Like should have been game of the year.
Better game won it. So it is what it is. Baldur's Gate 3. Game of the decade. Some know
Heard someone was going to stream it maybe.
That is coming. Soon.
Oh, guys, we set up this apartment. We finally got all our Ethernet set up.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, we had our Ethernet cords in the last apartment just strewn all over the apartment, just taped down with painter's tape so they wouldn't leave like a residue behind. And horrible. This one, like you can see where the wires are right behind us, but you can't because that's how fucking good they are.
If you notice, right above the baseboard, there's the little panel. We tugged that motherfucker right in there.
It looks so nice, and
I feel like we did better than construction workers would. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, and faster.
Yes.
Dude, we were eyeballing shit. Holy fuck, those cuts were perfect.
Clean as a motherfucker.
Whew.
I'm low key. I'm kind of excited to do the rest of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do you want to put it in the like in your room and stuff, or we have 2 boxes left over?
I'm not that excited about it.
Well, we don't have anything else to put up then.
Nah, I mean it's just a free wire. I'm not gonna knock it over. The only reason that really matters is this bit's just dumb as fuck, and it looks cleaner like out here, you know.
Yeah.
But inside my room, that's the gamer lair. So
I mean, we could just legitimately like return these other 2 and.
But we still need to do yours.
What do you mean?
Did you do yours already?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
Wednesday morning.
The fuck? I would have helped you. Is that when you texted me? Are you awake?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like literally by the time that I texted you and I came, dude, I was so fucking productive that day. I came home from work. I edited the entire podcast episode.
Damn.
Drove to Best Buy, got the wire and something else that I didn't actually need because I for whatever reason, I think that I like the cord that I originally had was like 500 feet.
Yeah, so that's a long motherfucker.
It's only like 100. So it's like, that's what's even crazier. So I just completely misjudged how long these cords were and how much space I actually needed. Because I was like, they only had 100-foot cable. I'm probably going to need to get like this connector, which I didn't even know that was a thing. And so I got that just in case because we have the other wires here too. And then just for me to have like fucking 50 feet of slack on top of it. So I was just like, whatever.
Well, if you ever need to take your computer out to the balcony, you can go through your side door. Extra 50 feet.
True. But the slack is right there. So it doesn't really.
Never mind.
But what's it called? So I got home. We like did all the wiring for it and cut put all the covers on them. And then finished like making the thumbnails and everything like that, put it all up, and I did that all before you woke up.
Damn.
Like literally the second that I finished everything, he's like, I'm up. And I just said, useless.
Well, I didn't know. And I was a sleepy boy.
It was like probably my most like productive day. And I watered plants and I fucking...
The lavender one?
Dude, I don't know what's going on with that bitch, man. That shit's dying. I don't...
Probably because it's been knocked over for half the time it's been there.
I like looked it up. It's like it's probably overwatered, which makes sense because I've been watering it on top of the rain.
Ooh.
So I'm just not going to water it for a long time.
Literally pouring buckets yesterday.
Well, because like the weather doesn't call for rain, and then all of a sudden it fucking just pours down.
Just slide it backwards. I mean, you mean like when you're asleep or what?
Yeah.
If I notice that it's raining and I know you're asleep, I'll scoot them back.
Will you?
If I notice. So the likelihood is not high.
Not that high.
But if I do notice, I will.
Dude, I like this new layout because like we have like all her shit like in our bathroom.
Yeah.
So like legitimately, like whenever she comes over, or like whenever like she starts living here, she can like, instead of having to have like the door open or like locking her out or locking her in or whatever,
she can just chill.
She can just like be locked in the room and be like content. And what's cool too is that she does not like fucking like before when she was locked in the room, she would like go crazy, like be all stir crazy.
It's probably just a much bigger area.
Yeah. And like she has like much more to do. She can go hide in her little like in the bathroom. One thing I set up the I have like one of those like the pet water fountains, you know? And she used to knock that shit over all the fucking time.
Right.
And that's one thing I've always been scared of. And she has not done that. And I've retrained her to not do it. Or just trained her, I guess, because she's never really trained on it.
Dude, I'll never forget when she knocked that shit down at like 3 a.m. in the old place, and then I came out and it sounded like there was a demon inside a vacuum cleaner.
Dude, it sounds crazy.
It's terrifying.
I was taking a shit the other morning and like it was running low on water. And it sounded fucking like as if water like it was making like this weird puff sound, like it was like puffing up, trying to like push water through the air, and then or air through the water, and it would go and it sounded like fucking like someone like when like you drop something like a drop of water on something hot.
Right.
And I was just like sitting there shitting, and I was like, holy fuck, like there's like a burning pipe, or like there's like a fucking like a water drip somewhere in this bathroom. Like this is not good.
Yeah.
I finished my shit. I'm like listening for it. And then finally I look at the water fountain. I just see like the random bubbles come up every time it does. I was like, God damn it. Dude. I was freaking out for nothing.
So wait, you don't just leave the sink on? You're having her in the fountain now?
Yeah. Pug, you retrained.
That's sick.
That's the one thing.
Because I've been noticing that like I'll come out and turn that one on and she'll like sprint out.
Yeah, know? I think it's just habit. I also think she just likes water. She just like, even whenever I do like I take a shower, like at the old place, she would sit in between the shower curtain and the liner. And then like even now she'll just like sit on the bath mat and just watch it as
it's
like
so dumb.
She loves that shit, man. I think it's, I mean, I found her in the rain.
True.
So it might just
maybe the whole reason she ran away was because it was raining.
I don't know.
You're sitting on my phone, stupid.
Hold this, Kiki.
Okay.
Fuck. What else we got going on?
I mean, let me think.
What's your thoughts on the apartment? Like, I mean, we've been. Oh fuck. Let me talk about first. Say your thoughts, and then I'll say my thoughts. And
I mean, are we comparing it to the other apartment? You know what I mean, or like,
I mean,
general thoughts. You know what I mean?
You've both. You've lived in technically only one place on your own before. I wouldn't really, because the barracks is kind of like college. I'll be honest.
Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of a similar situation. Just it was like a quarter of the size of the last apartment.
Damn. So
the kitchen was literally like from here to the TV, like, and then like the couch wide.
In comparison to like a hotel kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchenette is what they call them.
Yeah, but
so taking out the barracks and like your college dorm, like just every living situation between.
So far, not bad. Can't complain. Really, again, the issues you already talked about with the AC is kind of not really working as it's supposed to, which might suck because power bill or whatever.
3 weekends though.
True. So also probably the same amount. I do feel like they lied to us a little bit because that creek view, that is not a creek view. It's just the forest.
To be fair, I think the ones that he showed us did have creek views. The only issue, obviously, they had creek views.
Well, he said that this one had one. I remember that.
I can't recall. And maybe it's like me just giving like the benefit of the doubt.
I remember.
I mean, but honestly though, like even though it's like not like direct water view, and maybe like it dies out like during like summer when the shrubbery and stuff starts like dying.
Yeah.
Maybe like we will get it. Actually no, because then like if it's not it won't be a creek that much anymore. Anyway, who fucking knows? Either way, I like this tree.
I do like that tree too.
And even just
nice tree.
Even just like the view on the balcony is like pretty nice.
I also. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
I think it was. People love moving their furniture here. That's one thing I've noticed.
It sounded like a TV that was like on too loud for a second.
Oh yeah, they're like,
oh, they shit. Like panicked and turned it down. You know, but I will say that this place is definitely better in every way.
Shape and form.
Shape and form, yes.
One thing I don't hear anymore is children screaming.
That is sick. We don't have a playground literally right outside anymore.
How was your DoorDash experience? Did they bring it to the door right away? No issue?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even call to get in the gate. I guess they just went through when somebody else opened it.
Either that or maybe DoorDash has something like where you don't have to do anything. Who knows?
Maybe. I mean, it asked for the code, but there's no code, so I don't know. I don't know what he did. Fuck, I keep forgetting I was going to say something, but then I forget again about the apartment. Oh, I like that it's positioned. I feel like it's positioned a lot better because it's nice. Like I was thinking about, like obviously I walked to the convenience store the other day because I couldn't spend any money, so I had to just use cash. And then there's like the HEB damn near across the street. There's like what, a Subway.
There's like three gas stations.
There's a lot of shit like within like a 15-minute walk.
Dude, it was pretty sick. I walked to Subway drunkenly, and that was a little fun adventure.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been like publicly intoxicated like that.
Yeah, it's sick, right?
It's like I was just like stumbling around, just like, "What's up, guys?
Hey, chilling. What's up? Hey, homeless guy under the bridge, dap me up."
And then, speaking about I'll speak my thoughts on this apartment. I I already have a couple times. It has its flaws, as many apartments do.
Right. You're
not gonna get what you think that you're gonna get unless you're spending like $2,500 plus a month on it. So I mean, for the price, this is amazing. Like this is, I did the math, and we are paying $50 more than what we were paying before.
That's just crazy because
and that's not each
square footage. This place is what, like twice as big?
Yeah,
maybe 3 times.
Just twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
What is it? Do you know?
We are. Number? I mean, it's almost twice. We were at 800 square feet before, and this one is at 14.
Yeah. So pretty much twice as big for $50 more.
Plus, there's so many more services. Trash services, bro. Like we literally just have to put the trash outside the door. Easy peasy.
Which is crazy because we paid for that at the last place. Just for it to be, this is just so that they take it from the dumpster, bitch. You have to take it there. I mean, it's got a nice gym. It's got 3 pools. We're kind of flexing right now.
Dude, the balcony is as big as your old bedroom.
Yeah.
If not bigger.
It's bigger.
And then, I mean, one thing I love is like these built-in shelves.
Yeah, I like that as well.
The kitchen could be bigger, but the cabinet space is insane.
Literally the only thing that's smaller is the fridge.
This, yeah.
Right?
The pantry and I need to call the people who we're renting our appliances from, because I need to see the door to the dryer opens towards you.
It's a little awkward. I had to like step behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you can change it to where like you can put the door on the opposite side.
Oh.
So I'm going to ask them, because it's literally just screws. I'm going to be like,
I mean, you could
can I do it?
Yeah, I was going to say, you could just flip it, no?
I mean, I can, but I want to ask them like, can I do it, or do you want me to call you guys so you can come do it?
Right.
Because like it might like fuck up like something. Like
they might even have it documented like left opening door or some bullshit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna call. I keep forgetting because I did laundry like a week ago. Also, I love the shelf over the thing, because you can just press the button and it just pours down right into the washer.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck.
And then you just go bloop bloop. I feel like a bartender. It's just like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and done.
It's just so nice to like, I don't know. It feels better quality of life to be like more spread out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and biggest thing is like our rooms like were right next to each other, so we would hear everything.
Yeah.
Now they're on the opposite sides of the apartment. The bathrooms situation is no more texting and having to wait if people have to fucking use the bathroom.
That is also massive quality of life.
100%.
No more like, oh my God, he might wake up if I text him. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. Oh my God, he's gonna fuck me.
I still send it just to be funny, but
it's every once in a while it's a good one. Yeah.
But for the most part, man, like this is fucking. I mean, right now there's a dog barking.
That's literally the only thing I ever hear, though. That
and birds, and we got bird feeders, cool, so
we literally did that on purpose.
And the cat loves it. There's a fucking tree right outside this big ass window right here that has a fucking squirrel house in it. So
they eating nuts and shit.
This place is sick. I had the screen door, like I had the door open with the screen, and she didn't try to like get out or nothing, so that was pretty cool. What's it called? What else is good about? I mean, like I said, the cabinet space is number
There's
one.
Just more storage literally everywhere.
Yeah, just like I said, the cabinet space is probably my biggest thing. Like the sheer amount that we have is we have a fucking spice cabinet now. I love that shit.
We're promoted.
Like,
made it.
Before I would have to go like, I need my spices, but I have to walk all the way to the fucking pantry and pick out what I need. Now I can just open a cabinet and be like, oh, boop, boop, boop.
Some would say we made it out the hood.
We technically did, yeah.
Yep, we did it.
Gated community. What's up?
Gated community. Ungated safe community to gated safer community.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Neighborhood to better neighborhood.
Neighborhood to suburban life.
There we go. We did it.
I had I hosted a little shindig on Sunday.
Yep. That was nice.
It was nice. It did not go as planned. Let me get some more beer and we'll dive into that.
Oh yeah. Kiki, put your butthole out of my face, bitch.
So I had invited a lot of people to this shindig.
Was it like 8?
No, the total amount of people that could have possibly been here would have been 10 to 15.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah. And I was fine with that number because like I knew like at least 4 of them were definitely not going to show up.
Yeah.
So 15 turned into 10 real quick. Now the thing about that number is that 10 turned into 4 really quick.
Kept decreasing.
Yeah.
Really fast.
And so like, had a lot of last minute cancellations, which sucked because I bought and made food for like 10 people.
Yeah.
And so monk ass on that one, but still had fun. And I didn't do it I just want to host a lot. We're in a really nice place now that we can do it and hang out and it be like comfortable.
Yeah.
And like, so I'm doing it again this Sunday. It won't be as extravagant as this last one, but definitely gonna do it. I figured out I'm gonna cook to order this time and not like do a buffet style because I don't plan on there being that like maybe 4 or 5 again. So
what? You're just gonna let like one person at a time or what? Like what are we? How many people are we talking every week?
4. Just depends. I mean, like next week I probably won't do it. But who knows? You know, I mean,
no, I like it. It's nice. It's the chance for us to flex on everybody.
Flex and I think it's good for you to socialize with people outside of Discord.
Yeah.
Without having to go outside.
Yeah. They come to me.
Yep. Gross.
Okay.
Because Mamba doesn't want to go outside. I invite Mamba almost every time like we go out to eat or anything. He doesn't want to go.
I just don't like people that much. There's certain
but
people.
But you like food.
Yeah, I'm fat. Nah, I mean, when I find people interesting, it's different. But I just have this constant negative perception that like most people are not that interesting.
Define interesting because you hang out with the most bland people.
I don't know. It's like a pretty wide cast of people, you know? Maybe they're a little bit bland sometimes, but
should we text? We should tell Angel like, "Yo, where are you?"
Yeah.
I keep talking to people, and I keep realizing like I'm almost 30 years old.
Yeah, but I think that's like an illusion, though. Like I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to change as they get older, and I don't want to do that shit.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I love my life.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like seeing people, and I don't let it bother me too much because like you can't, or else you'll just fucking become like.
I feel like getting annoyed by it is like the route to falling to it.
Yeah, because so my store manager is the same age, if not younger, than like my manager above me.
Right.
And it's crazy to see like the different points of life people can be at the same age. And because I mean, that means he's like a couple years older than me.
Yeah.
And to be making, like, Manza's making like 6 times my salary. And we're almost the same age. And then you see fucking kids like fucking 18, 19, fresh out of high school, and they're making like the same amount of money. You're like, how?
Yeah.
And then you'll also see people our age and or your age, and then cool. And they're making like fucking $13 an hour still. And somehow surviving. I don't get that.
Well, I think I don't really get it either now. I tried to like defend it for a second, and then I'm like, I don't really get it either because
I see these people, they're living alone.
Yeah.
And they're complaining about making only $12, $13 an hour. And I can understand like paycheck to paycheck, but unless like you're putting yourself in like crazy debt, how is that fucking possible unless your rent's like $200 a month?
It's crazy, right? Like sure, they must like. It's
not Shirley, but yeah.
What?
No, you were calling me Shirley.
Oh, sorry.
It's not. Yeah.
Anyway, Shirley. It's crazy that like, what do they do? Do they just not do anything after?
I don't know. People just don't have like aspirations to like become like get locked in, you know? Like I know a guy who was locked into his like they just refuse to like
no, I mean like what do they like do they spend all their money on rent and then do nothing, you know what I mean? Or like
I don't know, man. I mean even whenever I like was spending all my money on rent and there was 3 of us, which shows my glow up real crazy because like I was spending full checks on rent and bills. But I still had enough left over for like food and like just basic like and maybe like I owed you like money like I owed you like $100, but I mean
every once in a while
$100 isn't crazy because I mean you were paid back within 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean you always you clutch up with the money,
so it's like it's never been like a thing where I owed you money for like more than like 2 months type.
Well, there was a period where you were down bad. Remember when I bought you DoorDash that one time? But that was way before this arc.
Oh yeah, that's
ancient times. That was like 2018 probably.
I think that had to have been like Huh.
Maybe 2019. I was in college, I think. No?
One is, I don't even, yeah, because I think, but that's just because I refused to ask for help from anyone else at the same time. Because that was like beginning alcoholism, like type shit.
Stage 1, yeah.
So like, I was like, dude, I just spent my last 20 on 3 bottles of wine.
Yeah. And dude, you know what the worst part about it too is like, I know you're fucking drunk off your fucking rocker. So like, obviously I would get you the food either way, but I'm just like, well, damn, like if I don't get it to him, I'm not going to stop him from drinking, but it's also like, damn, bro, like just buy the food next time.
I think, I think the biggest thing is like, it's not that I hadn't, whoa. Sorry.
Hello.
That's crazy.
Hello. No, that's sick as fuck. Wait, do it again.
Hello.
Oh my God. We do that for like 20 minutes. Audio listeners be damned.
Oh my God. But anyways, I'm pretty sure, actually no, that was the down bad. Like I was surviving off the scraps of food that I would like steal from work.
Yeah.
Like I would cut, like I would work in a deli and we were making hot food and like slicing meat and shit. And every time like a customer would order something, I would place a slice to the side and that was my lunch.
Holy fuck.
But to be fair, I was only making $10 an hour.
Ah. Well, steal from them then.
And it was $10 an hour. I wasn't doing 40 hours a week and my rent was like $800 a month. And
more.
I did not have enough for anything because that was just rent.
Yeah.
And so like I was not making enough at all.
Yeah, that was definitely your most down bad arc.
But now the globe's real, man.
For real. I mean, look at this shit. Hey.
Dude, this in comparison to my first apartment is nuts.
Yeah.
Because in my first apartment, like bro, there wasn't even a TV. Like we didn't have a TV. Like
damn, you were poor.
And like the only thing I had was a bed. I think we had a TV stand. And that was it.
You just like sit on it sometimes?
No, because I was like too depressed to sit in the living room. Because it was just like
it's so shit.
Nothing. It was empty. That's literally nothing in there.
That's fucking crazy.
Like when I moved out of that apartment back to my parents' house, the only thing that I had to rent was the small van from U-Haul. And it was just my bed and like the dresser that I had.
And you probably filled one of those fucking vans with beer cans too.
That was pre-arc. Yeah. And also this was before, because at my last apartment or like the townhome that I was living in, the reason why I had Beer Mountain was because I had to walk to the dumpster to throw anything away. And the dumpster was literally like a mile away.
And then it stacked up.
Yeah, and so it's like
it became more and more of a task.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna walk like this far to throw like this big ass box away.
Yeah.
So I got lazy. And that's the biggest thing is like,
well, that whole arc, you can't really blame yourself for that, I feel like, just because of the circumstances of like how it even came about.
Yeah, I mean, I had unlimited.
You can share however much about that you want.
I had unlimited money, man, and I was like, I just quit the job that like pissed me off because the reason why I quit my job was because I was making decent money. I was in a good position, not decent money at all, but like better than $10. Like I finally got like a little bit of a bump in pay.
Yeah.
I was getting my 40 hours a week. But I was trying to move up. I was making the effort and the moves to do so. And this is where I let like the people like a certain parts of your like life, like or like certain stages of their lives. I was comparing the two a lot because there was an assistant manager at my job that was 4 years younger than I was, and he again was making like 4 times my salary. I'm just like, why the fuck are you the assistant manager and I'm not?
Yeah.
So I was trying to step up, I was just trying to become like the department manager for my department because I had been there for 2-3 years. I knew how to do the job. I was doing the job already. And they open up the position. I go for it. They don't even interview me. And
that's toxic as fuck.
And they just give it to some guy who has no idea. This is kind of like a overlapping like issue. They always tend to give this position to someone
outsiders.
No, it was an insider guy, but and they claim brain dead, and they claim it's like the story I'm in now doesn't do it as much. I mean, they'll have their other reasons, but this story's reason was because like in his country he has like he had a bakery, he had a deli, and it's just like, okay, but we're making our like they're probably making all their shit fresh.
Yeah,
our shit's all frozen, and just like it's a different process completely. You can't compare the two.
And I've been working here for years.
I've been working here for years, and he doesn't know how to turn on the oven. So let's just like, why is he getting the job and I'm not? And I'm sitting there having to train the person that's in charge of me and do his job, because if I don't, then it will just be fucked for everybody.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm done. I quit. And I was planning on moving to Texas anyway. Because my parents like moved over here, and I was just like, I wanted to get out of my fucking small ass town. So I moved. So I just went up. Like, I wasn't planning on moving for months, and I already told them that I was planning on moving eventually, but I forget what it was, but something set me over the top, and I was just like, that's it. Like, I'm like,
I remember what it was.
Well,
I don't know if you want me to say it. I'm going to say it anyway.
Say it.
Wasn't it when your ex was like started
this was way before.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought it was like when your ex started bringing guys over and shit.
No, this was way after. Like, this is when my parents had already moved and I was living in their house alone.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, like this whole arc of me living in this other apartment was like 2-3 years after like I even broke up with her.
Yeah.
Or we broke up, rather.
To be fair, dude, the timeline blends together so much, man. Holy
it does.
Shit.
But I moved in back with my parents for a long time.
I forget how many seasons we've had.
It's been a lot of seasons. Because remember, I met you. I was living in my parents' house, moved out with her, moved back in with my parents' house, lived there for a few months by myself, got my own place, and then moved to Texas.
Then I went Army.
Well, you were in Army. You were in Army when I was living in parents' house.
Rail?
Actually, no, you were in Army when I was...
It was 2019. End of 2019.
I think I was still in... No, because we were playing WoW in the... Wait, no, you were in the Army.
Yeah, I was already in the barracks when we played WoW.
Because that was my streamer arc, like the
stream every day.
No, that was before that. That was my like streamer video arc. Check that out, by the way.
Good arc.
I was looking back at them, bro. Those videos are so ass.
Okay, but I feel like if you still like our comedy now, we're not too far off of
I'm talking about the streamer, like the streamer, like the XQC videos and shit.
Oh, like the rise and fall of Jean Paul.
Yeah, there's some good moments.
That was your first hitter.
Yeah, I mean, all of them are. I think there wasn't any of them that got less than like a couple hundred views.
But that's over a long period of time. I'm talking like Rise and Fall of Jean Paul hit like 18K.
No, that was Let Him Know, the movie.
I thought it was Rise and Fall of Jean Paul.
No, that one didn't hit as well, which was crazy because that was the better edited one.
That was definitely the better one.
So it was no, that one only did like 2 or 3K.
Yeah, those were never really my favorite videos that you made.
No, but I mean,
I just didn't like the style. I don't know.
I
also wasn't into RP at the time.
That RP arc is fucking crazy.
The RP arc was wild.
Yeah.
That was like peak COVID though. Right?
Yeah, about that time. But you know, I digress, man. I mean, we've had our rise and falls of Jean Paul's, and we're out here.
Yep, we got the Rust content. The Rust content's coming back.
No, it's not.
It's not. Maybe for me.
Perhaps. I mean, I just can't play. I wipe. Like I need a fucking modded server that we play on for like a few hours, and That's our fun.
I'm gonna go on a solo only server.
I'll fucking find you.
In Rust. Knows where I live.
What else happened? What else were we gonna talk about? Did you say you had something?
I said I was gonna try to think of something.
Just spilled on myself. But I do have some I do have a viewer question that I remember. I don't have to look up. Would you rather have no leg or no hand?
Which hand? Which leg?
I'm gonna make it easy. Actually, let's answer both. No, let's just make it easy. Less dominant one for both. I'm going with hand.
If it's my non-dominant hand, I would lose my left hand.
Yeah, I'd lose my left hand before my left leg.
If you had said dominant hand, I would have said leg. Thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
You agree? There's so many issues with not having your right hand.
Yeah.
I'm thinking one in particular is really sticking out.
Well, honestly, bro, even just like wiping your ass with your non-dominant hand,
that would be actually.
It's actually
there's
the worst.
two. Writing, that sucks.
True, but you don't write, so it doesn't matter.
Typing with
Halfway.
only one hand.
Sometimes I do it.
Wait, never mind. I would lose my leg because I can't play games as good.
Touche.
That's all I do. I guess in the full scheme of my life, maybe it won't be that. I should probably take the hand, but for right now, I would lose my leg.
I think I do actually, no. I think I'm choosing the leg because a leg prosthetic is more
easy more
adaptive.
Actually, wait a minute. Peg leg, and then you can't do that with a hand. You can get like a hook. You can get
and I mean, technology's becoming
glove up there.
Technology's becoming like more advanced, but not to the point where. And plus, I'm not rich enough to fucking have that technology.
Fuck
so
no.
Yeah,
Plus, you would be more poor because you lost your ability to work because you lost your hand or your leg.
Yeah, I'm going leg.
Yeah,
I've changed, especially left leg. Because
what kind of prosthetic would you get? Would you get like a real one, or would you get like? I would just shove a fucking peg leg in there. I'm not gonna.
I would get like the cool ones that look like a shoehorn. You know what a shoehorn is?
The one where it like just has like a boot, right? Or is that
it's
not
like
what you mean?
it's just like that metal curvy thingy.
Oh, like the special like when they're Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
they have that, right?
It's like kangaroo legs, basically.
Dude, those are actually sick.
So I would just get that because, like, I mean, it's like I feel like the ones that have like the actual like knee, I feel like that would just be annoying because you basically like when you walk, you have to like fucking like throw your leg to like fucking make it do it. So, but like, I mean, I guess it just depends on how far the stub is. But I mean, if I had full leg gone, like
it would
up
probably be like
up to there, I'm getting like that kangaroo type thing. If it's below the knee, peg
leg. I would rock peg leg. Tell me that shit wouldn't go crazy in the
like club. A wood one.
Yes.
I don't know, man, because I feel like you wouldn't be the type to like take care of the wooden part. And like you take like a shower and like you would get wood rot or like termites and like it would just you would like one day you'll be like, guys, I'm having so much
gone again.
You just have so much fun and like it would just collapse. And imagine the splinters too, bro.
Oh fuck.
And you're like, oh my god, and just like putting like the blankets on over you, this like it just catches on all the splinters. You'd have to sand it all the time. Like the amount of pledge you'd have to buy just to keep it like shiny.
Maybe a peg leg isn't for me.
Yeah, no, I think like a kangaroo jack type shit is definitely the way to go. True. You know, like
imagine you're going to go yell at your guys for not unloading the pallet and they hear click, clack, click.
Nah, clack. See, that's when you get like the little rubber like piece underneath it, like the things that you move furniture with.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my god, rollerblade, put it on it.
Then you could go really fast when
you're basically on a scooter. God. Think about it, because like you put a rollerblade on this one
that shit right now,
and then you have a hand. You just holy fuck!
Wait,
write that shit down.
No, better just get a whole skateboard.
Well, that's a little bit clunky. Like, what if you don't want to like run away? You know what I mean?
Swappable though.
Like think about it. Like, you remember like those Healy like knockoffs, like where like you press a button on the shoe and the wheels will pop out.
Yeah.
Think about that.
True.
Do that because like you could choose walk mode or sport mode.
You know, like skis have like the straps.
True. Yeah.
You could take the rollerblade one, put the wheels on top of the skateboard, strap it in. Then you're double wheeled up
On a Tuesday.
You can't move. And then your one leg is a little bit higher than the rest of you, but
I mean, you use it like a skateboard, you know, like, or like a scooter. So you're just
copyright
going.
that shit right now.
I'm doing it, guys.
Mr. Beast, I gave away 1,000 leg skateboards,
leg boards. Write that shit down.
Oh my god!
I can't imagine the thumbnail. Him like a kid with like a fucking skateboard leg.
He's doing like a ollie on it.
Yeah. Oh.
We're geniuses.
We gotta, guys, don't take that idea, all right?
Do not steal that.
That's fucked up if
that
you
shit's
do.
going on Shark Tank. Somebody's taking that.
Sharks? I have an idea.
What's the market like? As many people as we can cut the legs off of.
We're thinking mostly like
pirates. War veterans.
The margin is high. It'll be nice.
Imagine he hits a fucking grind on the side of his ship though. That'd be fire as fuck.
Holy fuck. But the splinters, man. That's my one thing. I hate splinters. Splinters are
Splinters are a bitch.
Yeah. Because like my worst kind of splinters that I hate the most are the ones that seem like they're small.
Oh, and then you keep pulling them out slowly. Oh, I hate that. That
and like the ones that like are impossibly small. But
I hate under the fingernail ones.
Okay, well, shut the fuck up. Why would you say that?
Dude, I feel like I only get those though.
How much wood are you grabbing to where you only...
Well, when I get them. You know what I mean? Like, it's rare nowadays, but back in the day, I used to live in the woods, basically. You know what I mean?
Just so, tree in the backyard?
No, the army, bro.
It's like, me too, buddy.
You did live in a forest, to be fair, pretty much.
That's literally the place that I called was blank forest. So I'd consider that a forest.
We went alone in the forest.
Holy shit.
I fell. Splinter.
Splinter?
Dude, do you have the video of me falling?
No, that's why I said, I was like, why I said, I was like, fuck, I wish I was recording, and then you were upset because I didn't ask if you were okay. I was upset that I wasn't recording.
To be fair, it did hurt really bad.
Oh, I know it did, but that's why I was just like, this would be a perfect vlog moment.
Oh my god, it would have been so good. But also, fuck you for not asking still.
I was gonna ask after I was recording, like, yo, you good?
Imagine you were like, yo, could you do that again?
Some David Dobrik ass shit. Yo, Jeff, just hit your head on the crane again real quick. We didn't really get it. Didn't get a good angle of that. So you want to like
run it back?
Yeah, just Jeff, wake up. We got to run it again.
He's face down in the water again.
Dude, Scotty, like just tie him back up. We'll just do it.
Play one of your songs. It'll wake him up. Dang, put him back to sleep. Oh, starting drama and shit.
That
drama alertation.
Decent music.
He actually makes pretty good music. I'm just a hater.
But I saw something earlier about like how like they were saying like Carly and Aaron were getting hate for like some shit.
For what?
That's what I'm saying.
Like all they do is go to Starbucks.
And they were. Jeff was just like, yeah, I don't know why they were getting hate because like by the time that this whole accident happened, they had just disassociated from the group entirely.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in literally forever.
They were just like, well, because like they took COVID seriously, and they were like, you're going outside on like during COVID? No, like fuck you guys.
Those were the days.
Yeah, COVID days were kind of crazy. There's so much drama just emerged from everything.
That's because everybody just spent way more time online.
True, man. I mean,
And online is the easiest place to get into a fight.
True. But all of this happened outside too.
Well, that's illegal.
Dude, there was
FDA,
people
round them up. Who does that?
CDC.
CDC, FBI, ATF, CIA.
Just name them all. Damn.
My list of enemies.
So if you were to get married, would you have a prenup?
Am I rich or poor?
Current state.
Yeah.
Prenup?
That's the one that says that they don't get everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come?
Because they would split my income.
So you just assume that you're going to get divorced?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I think that if I I don't know, the proposition of the question is like, if you got married, right? So like,
yeah. So if
I probably wouldn't even propose in real life unless I was sure, but that, who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I'm just assuming I just get married to a random lady.
No, I mean, obviously if you're getting married,
like, do I love her and shit?
Wait, yes, Mama, you're getting married.
Oh.
This is under the presumption that you're in love, you're getting married, everything's like.
I don't think I would do that.
You wouldn't get a prenup?
No, I don't think I would get married to the one I love.
Who would you get married to? Just no one, or like someone you don't love?
My hand.
Damn, Pamela Henderson. Hands are full. Now, let's just throw this out there. You are getting married to a woman that you love.
Yes.
Are you getting a prenup?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I feel like if she'd probably, one, make more than me. So if anything, it's helping her. And two, I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like the proposition that either side can really take advantage of another side like that.
See,
if things do go sour.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm under again, this is probably a flaw, but I'm under the assumption that I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. So if I'm getting married to someone, number one, I don't think that I'm going to divorce them.
True.
And number two,
I don't think most people do.
Yeah, that's also true. But number two, unless someone fucks up super badly, I don't imagine getting a divorce. And if we were to get divorced, I wouldn't imagine it to be like toxic. Again, unless it's like someone fucks up very badly. But if someone fucks up very badly, I think that's where courts have in favor, like especially for infidelity, is obviously whoever is infidelity the right word?
Cheating, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a bad.
Wait, why is that bad?
Let's just say whoever's the cheater.
Yeah, whoever's the cheater, they should have to get less and like split up theirs like accordingly.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, you'll have proof and shit like that because you'll go to court. But and then the person who's the cheater should have to pay the court fees. That's for sure.
You know what's weird is that, or it's not really weird. It's just like a thing that happens, right?
No, it sounds pretty weird to me.
It's weird. No, like money kind of just ruins things, low key.
Well, it's the root of all evil.
Exactly.
I've heard that from
Where'd
somewhere.
You hear that from? Bible?
Who's that?
Some preacher.
Preacher. I think that's like what you
Preacher
sit
Larson.
at. What you sit on like when you're watching a football game, right?
Good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was my main point. Is I don't like the prospect of that looming over a relationship.
Yeah,
I think it just has a natural course to ruin things.
But I think just money itself.
Yeah.
Now, are you the type that would? Are you our money person or a my money person? Like, if you were to get whenever I get married, what I plan on doing is I want us to have a joint bank account, but I want that joint bank account to just go for, like our finances that are joint, like
rent or saving for a house,
rent, savings, bills, like just anything like we have to do to buy together. And then we will have our own money, and we'll like obviously like take turns like buying groceries for each other, or like you know, just do what we got to do type shit. And
I like
that way, because like I think I've seen too many marriages and too many people like in relationships where they're like, babe, can I have like they put all their checks like in one account, like, babe, can I spend like $20 on this Fortnite battle pass?
Yeah, it's weird.
And I'm just like, shut the
Get your
fuck
own
up,
money,
bro.
bro.
Get your money up.
Real, like, yeah, I think so. Me and you are lucky to have good examples, right? Because our families have like, well, I guess my family is a little bit better about it, but like staying together. You know what I mean?
What?
Nah, that's crazy.
Dude, I'm not Angel.
Pretending like they got divorced. Let's get Angel's dad in here, see what he has to say. Nah, like we're lucky because we have good examples of like a good marriage to follow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
well, my parents are like the they run the joint, like they put all their money into one account.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying next is I keep forgetting that's there. My parents, what they did is they had a joint account for everything, and then they both would take like $300 for spending money from their checks, because at that point, like my mom was making like 100K, my dad was making like 40.
Dude, tell your dad to get his money up.
For real. That's why he's still working, not retired.
Making less than 40K.
She still makes more than him. That's crazy. Nah, I love my dad. He's cool. Broke though, but cool.
Get your money up, Papa.
Borrowed $1,000 from them today.
No, from your mom.
True.
She was like, "Oh, you mean
My
money. You like 3 days pay? Yeah, I'll give that to you."
Yeah. Fucking. But yeah. So I think that's what I would like to do if I was confident in the person that I'm with. You know.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I like mine. I mean, I would like to put. I don't know, because I just don't want to, like, it's not controlling at all, I don't think, but like I don't want to be at the point of like where you shouldn't have to ask permission to spend money. Like that's like putting money into a change jar, and then like the rule is just like, hey, this is only for like emergencies, but then sticking your hand into it whenever you need, like whenever you want to go wash.
Well, I think that good. I don't know. Things should just make sense, right? Like, if fucking, I don't know, the 4 explodes from a bomb, we should probably use our money to fix that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a Duolingo.
Yeah. Right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's Duolingo, I think. The bird's somewhere around here. Got a feeder for him out there. Things just make sense. And I don't really like the concept of like asking for permission either necessarily. But I do think that there's some times where you should probably be like,
well, yeah,
hey.
I mean, if you're like, hey, I'm going to like, I don't want to,
I'm going to buy the Lego Titanic right now.
Like I'm going to go randomly buy a car. I need to take out $1,000 for a down payment. Just like, no, maybe we should talk about this first. But
that's why I think like the $300 limit is pretty good, because it's enough that you can just go, like, anything you want to buy, you can buy it. Like, reasonably, no human is going to spend like more than 300 without like consulting his partner.
I guess it just depends on what, like, if you're buying it for yourself though, like, I don't know.
I mean, if it's joint though, is what I mean.
Oh, if it's joint, like, yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, if you want to do it like separate, I also think
if you're taking $300 out of like what you're putting into like the joint account to be your own spending money, then it shouldn't even be an issue at all. Yeah. Especially if you're making that much money, because like that's not like you should be able to take more.
They make fucking back. So they also grew up in the 1940s though.
True.
So they're used to like 1 penny buys you 5 loaves of bread and a house.
Fuck. Let's go back, bro.
Yeah. So $300 was crazy for a while, but now it's kind of, they probably upped it by now.
Just like, hey man, I took out $300. I bought a pair of shoes. I'm gonna need to take out some more.
Please don't rob my dad, but he's the type of guy to walk around with like, he walks around with like $500 in his wallet.
I have so many people at work that just like this guy's kind of crazy, but he is one of those people who doesn't believe in the internet. doesn't believe in technology. And he just like, yeah, I mean, I like to watch like streaming services, but I refuse to buy internet. And so I just like, what
does that even mean?
I mean, he'll use like his phone and stuff, like, but he won't buy he won't buy Wi-Fi. So his kids are just sitting at home with no Wi-Fi. Like they use like the hotspots on their phone and shit.
Dude, that's just terrible.
Like, yeah. And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like,
that's the worst.
And he just runs around with like he has a bag full of change and just wads of cash from his paychecks. And I'm just like, bro, stop that. Number 2,
you could just use your card, and if you get robbed, off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the one kind of like weird boomer conspiracy theory shit I never got, is like the
banks are gonna steal your money. That's, you know I mean, that's their base thing, is like banks are gonna, like, if the bank shut down, what do you, like, every time like something like crazy happens in America, my mom tells me, go pull out cash now. I'm just like, no.
Literally the opposite of what you should do. That's how Black Friday happened, or Black Monday. What's going on? History? I should know this.
Yeah, come on, Dave,
when
man.
The stock market fell.
I don't know the actual day. Which time?
The really bad one.
Like the 2008 one,
the
or
Great Depression one?
1945, bro.
20s.
Oh yeah, that's when the Great Depression was.
Yeah, and then basically everybody runs to go pull their money out of the bank, and then the bank really has no money, and then everything just falls apart.
Yeah,
that's why we have the FDIC now.
Frederick, Delaware.
They give the banks insurance
company. I mean, I know that has to do with like the Delaware guy, Frederick Delaware.
It's just like one of the presidents. It's just to bail out banks. Like if they lose all their money somehow, they refund everybody's.
But only
money.
Up to 250,000.
Okay, but
per person, right? Or is it per bank?
I don't know if it might be per person.
I hope it's per person, because if it's per bank,
I'd be really upset if that happened right now. Like,
well, I mean, if they're only insured up to 250,000 as like a total bank,
oh, definitely, there's no way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but who knows? Because I don't.
every bank probably has 250K in it. You know what I mean?
You would think.
Probably not. I've robbed GTA in 5 banks.
Only $500? What the fuck, bro?
This convenience store sucks.
Your convenience store robberies in GTA were so AIDS, because
you have to scream into the mic.
Get down, dude.
I remember saying that. Hurry the fuck up, bitch! Hurry up.
You would think that like your tone or your cadence or like whatever you're saying actually worked. It was just sound.
I would just shoot. Eventually, I just started shooting around his head.
Yeah, that too, and then. Because AI was not that advanced back in 2012. No, so you're just like, eventually when I realized that, you just go, ah!
You just scream.
I remember like, because on the online too, you get like that thing for like singing in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't singing, bro. I was, ah!
That's crazy.
My dad was pissed off.
Do you remember do you remember like farming the old missions? What was the one? I used to farm there was one where like you spawn with a grenade launcher and you just turn and you just shoot like 6 cars, mission over, plus 20K.
No. I didn't have Wi-Fi till like later on, man.
I used to grind GTA.
I did not.
I was a piece of shit on that game. I had a 9.0 KD because all I would do
what the frick
is I was one of the first people to get a tank. So I would just ride around in the tank and just blow people up. So it's not even really a KD. It's just I'm in an invincible car blowing you up.
Call me crazy. I didn't find GTA Online fun.
I think you're crazy.
Like I enjoy
in like 2012 to 2015. That was like peak gaming.
I enjoy
online gaming anyway.
I enjoy the missions, but as far as like just roaming around the map, like online and just randomly getting killed by random people or randomly killing people, I just didn't find that fun.
Well, nowadays, I'm also not a fan of it. Like whenever we do download that game, it's usually like we just have like the whole gang's in like a private server.
And you go to do a mission or something or a heist or something.
Just go do shit. And then, but back in the day, I feel like so many people were just like grinding it nonstop, and it was just toxic as fuck. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just never.
Because I was a Black Ops 2 squeaker rat. You know what I mean?
Oh, did you see the thing for Black Ops 6?
No.
Apparently, it's going to be set during 9/11.
Are we allowed to do that now?
I don't. That's just a rumor that I saw on Twitter, but that'd be fucking crazy.
That might bring me back to Black Ops, low-key.
No, like I saw the trailer for it. Looks sick as fuck.
I haven't played a Black Ops since. Wait, do I have 3? Did we play 3? What was the one we played?
3.
Okay, so I did play 3, but the last one I grinded was 2. I would say
4 through 5, yeah. But like, 2 was like 3 was.
Everybody says 3 was the last good one.
Yeah, because I mean, you had like the zombies on it was decent.
Yeah.
Shit, I kind of want to play zombies.
I don't.
Me neither.
Okay.
Easy.
That was sick.
Fuck. Well, we've waited so long for Angel to come back.
Yeah.
Not here.
It's looking like it's just going to be a short episode. He should have double the things to talk about next week.
Normal episode.
Oh, it's been 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right,
Time
guys.
Flies.
Let me double check, make sure we don't got another. We answered the 2, I think. So let me just double check, make sure we don't got another one.
All right, I'll do my viewer question. That's just me. Would you rather have teeth for pubic hair or pubic hair for teeth?
Are we talking a full set or are we
Full
talking?
set.
Where do they start? Like teeth above, like front row or top row above my dick and bottom row below my balls?
Wherever you have pubic hair, I suppose.
So it's just like,
I suppose even on your ball sack, though.
Just a tooth on every single like follicle.
I guess.
What do you mean you guessed? You made this.
I mean, I didn't make this. This is just how I've heard it asked before.
Pubic hair for teeth. I can cut and shave it and
fair.
And
but then your pubes are touching your food all the time.
But they're not pubes at that point. Like it's not that gross because like
imagine like going to jerk off and it's like rattling. Oh my god, I'm good. Never mind. Pubic hair for teeth.
And then number 2, you can just get dentures. Put it over it.
You could also just rip them out, probably.
That too. Laser hair removal.
Just cheat, I guess. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm going pubic hair for teeth. Because it sounds gross, but at the end of the day, it's not pubic hair anymore because it's in your mouth.
True. It's just weird mouth hair.
Yeah.
Shaped like pubic hair.
Yeah, I'm going pubic hair in the mouth.
Not like when you break it down like that, I suppose it's not that hard.
Yeah, man, just get like literally just like laser hair, shave it off, cut it down, put dentures on. Easy. Don't even know. Just maintenance every other week.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm going. Whoever made that question, fuck you. That easy. I fucking won.
Do you think George Washington took that answer too, and that's why he had wooden teeth?
I think you're just really bad at brushing his teeth.
Yeah, it was the War of Independence, start of human history. So,
Spider-Man?
Fire was first made in America.
Can we prove that?
Nope. I'm just a conservative just spouting off nonsense.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for episode 19 of the Yab Squad. Thank you so much for watching. We're sorry that another co-host can't show up, but
classic.
You know what? We're here, and that's all that matters. Yeah. We should be back on a consistent schedule again. Thank you so much. I mean, we're 19 episodes deep. That is fucking almost 5 months in a row.
Only having one episode a week late. That's pretty crazy.
And that like not
a week. It was like a day, right?
No, it was like 3 days, but out of our control, you know? So, we appreciate you guys for watching, listening, and everything like that. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and click that fucking bell. Get notified every single time we upload. Hit that like button. Give us a comment. We'll answer your comment next episode if it's a question. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up or 5-star rating on Spotify. Don't forget to share this shit. Follow us on all our socials down below. That's it for me. I think we're gonna I think we both want to start. I mean, Mamba for sure wants to start streaming. I want to start streaming.
I'm going to start streaming very soon here. Very soon.
I'm going to try to start streaming too because I want to start streaming again. And let's get this show on a fucking road.
Let's fucking grind out content again. We're back in our prime, motherfucker.
Let's maybe one day we might do a fucking live recording of the App Squad.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Perhaps. All right. Well, guys, let us know if you want a live episode in the future. We'll talk to you later.
Oh man.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.